Hey guys, welcome to Bacon's Bass Place again. Today I'm going to show you a really powerful exercise for developing your right hand permutations with your slap bass. Now this is kind of just one concept, but I've broken it into 3 or 4 or 5 different exercises depending on how you want to use it, that I find are really thorough and versatile for getting your thumb and your fingers used to all the different combinations that you might come across if you try really diversifying your slap bass. If you try to play everything that you can play in all the styles that you can play, like if you want to play everything that you can do finger style slap bass, this is a really good exercise that'll help you have all the tools you need to perform it without trying to figure it out already. You'll already have the skills. There's 2 versions of this and 2 versions of each of those 2 versions. So I'm just going to show you the basic starting pattern we're doing the 3 notes here with our slap bass. So down with the thumb, up with the thumb, and popping. And then we're going to do 4 notes. So we're going to go groups of 4 with 3 strokes. So down, up, pop, down. Down, up, pop, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's starting with the down. Now we're going to do the first permutation and start it with the up. But do the same 4 notes on the same 3-stroke pattern. We're just starting it on the upstroke now. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Next permutation, as you can guess, start it with your index finger. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. Now these exercises are loaded with detail that only reveal themselves in context when you're practicing it. It might seem simple to just do it like that, but then you try and do it and you realize, oh, that second permutation, you can't get your thumb into position without taking a whole stroke almost to set it up. The upstroke, it requires you to take an instant to put your thumb below the string first. So that's extra hard to just start with that sometimes if your thumb isn't already in position. But with practice, everything will come. So the exercise that's a beauty here is to put all of those together, and this way it kind of puts them a little bit into context. So we're going to go down, up, pop, down, rest, up, pop, down, up, rest, pop, down, up, pop, rest. So you have those 3 permutations. This is the bulk of the exercise here. This is the whole concept. So that's this exercise. Number 1 in these variations here is to do that up and down the string. Do all 3 permutations with your 3 strokes. You can even permutate that. Start on the upstroke. See, you gotta move it separately there. One of the ways you can avoid, or one of the ways you can set yourself up properly for that upstroke when you're moving down strings, because that's one of the places where it becomes a problem, is when you have to move down a string on an upstroke with your thumb. What you do is you just do the downstroke, the previous downstroke on that string early before you get there. It'll kind of break the pattern, but it'll set your thumb up properly. Down on the previous string. Now I start over. Down on the previous string. So that's the bulk of that exercise. Now, one of the variations of it is to take each of those permutations and practice them up and down the strings. So we're going to do the one that's, because if it's a 3-note pattern and you're doing it with 4, it's always going to start and end on the same stroke that you started on. So you can think about these different permutations in that way. There's the one that starts and ends on the thumb, down, starts and ends on the thumb, up, and starts and ends with the pop. So I'm going to do each of those up and down the string once. So that's the 2 exercises right there, is doing all 3 permutations together, up the strings and down the strings, and then separating the permutations and doing them individually up and down the strings. Now the other one, the other 2 exercises, the other side of this is those same things, but now we're going to add in this last stroke, and we're going to do 4 strokes now, which makes it a 5-note pattern. Because if we want to do the same, keep it the same exercise, we do 1 more than the amount of strokes we're doing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So we get an extra permutation in there. We have the same original 3 of down, up, pop, and then now this last permutation starts and ends with the second pop. So practice them all together, up the strings, and then all separately down the strings. And then the last new one. So, practice those individually and up and down all the strings together. Now that's all just on 1 string too. If you guys want to get creative with it, you can start opening up your chords, doing it on more than 1 string too. That's a whole nother category of exercises you can make on your own in there, and it's really important to be able to create your own exercises like this. So I hope you guys enjoy this exercise. If you do, let me know in the comments section below. If you have any friends you know that would like this, share it to them, because I want to see what they can come up with it too, you know. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm Aaron Bacon. I'll see you guys later.